Hello, this is LMB Simmer and welcome to my channel. Today is another episode of Isolde's Fairy Adventures. This is episode 8. So picking up where we left off last time, we are talking here with the lovely, what was her name again? Nadia. With the lovely Nadia, trying to become friends with her. It looks like we're pretty friendly already. So, hello? Or I can't seem to click on her. It's let's see. Yeah, It lets me bring her up, but I can't actually click to do anything with her. So I guess we're kind of glitched there. I don't know. Let's go back over to our lot. If we can do that. It looks like, do I need to reload you? Oh, this is not cool. Slowly on the ground 3 times. We need to talk to nature 3 times with level 9 or higher skill. And we need to bathe. A place to bathe. At least not in Innisgreen. I don't know if it's possible to bathe in Innisgreen in the water. I haven't found any yet. I'm probably just missing it. Okay, what is going on? The game is definitely messed up. So let's give it a second. Thank you, finally. Okay. Based on their turns on change. So what does that mean for them? Can I boy. Okay, so romantic interest, Isolde is very unsatisfied but attracted, and we don't know how Nadia feels about her. So we could certainly ask Nadia. We have a tiny bit on the romance spectrum, but we could certainly ask her. We'll ask her if she's single. I don't know if we asked that before. And then we can definitely flirt with her and have a deep conversation. Sure, we'll do all those things. I need to see her skill. Natural living. We have a long ways to go yet. We still need 39%. So we need to do that. Okay, she is single. Okay, and so can we see, let's see, view relationship trainers, ask about romantic interests, ask if a science baby, no, I mean, ask about physical attraction, sure. I'm not sure what this will tell us about our relationship with her specifically, but we will definitely check her out. Could give her flowers if we wanted, or we could, well, let's give her an embrace. Looks aren't everything, but truthfully, I do look out for some physical aspects in a partner. Preppy fashion. Okay, well, we're definitely not wearing preppy fashion right now. You know, so let's enthuse about gardening with her. We definitely need to, no, that's, yeah, we need to have grass to do that on. Okay, so, yeah, we're definitely, yeah, so maybe we try to kiss her. I mean, I don't know if this is our first kiss with her because it doesn't say first kiss. So we may have kissed her in the past and I already forgot about it. But, ooh. But we'll give her a kiss. Yeah, it looks like we've kissed before. But we'll give her a kiss, and then I'm going to have our gal look for some food. So let's forage over here. See if we can find something. Just foraged in the one and then forage for food specifically in the other. We're getting hungry, so we definitely want to eat something here soon, which we got some grapes we can eat, but we need to get our natural living skill up. We need to take a bath. But I don't know how we're going to do that because we need to find a place that it's going to actually let us do that. We'll go to the bathroom over there. So we've got a few things we can do here. Ooh, so we got some cherries. Did we already have a cherry tree? I keep forgetting all the trees we have. We do have a cherry tree. So we can totally eat those cherries. Or we can use them to sell on the table too. Options for sure. I think we found out that you can't sell the elements, unfortunately. Let's eat some grapes when we're done with the loo. And I thought I saw a pair of fairy wings over here, but I guess maybe it was just the plant here. So I wonder if we should travel to the one place in town, downtown, and see if we can actually bathe there. Because we definitely need to do that. Let's see how much we've got our natural living skill up now. Yeah, it's only gone up to 4% so far. So, I mean, what else can we do? Foraging, bathing in rivers, lakes, oceans, even ponds. Yeah, there's the one thing we really need to do is we really need to bathe. So I feel we should travel to the downtown area, see if we can, we'll take Nadia with us since she's on our lot anyway already. I feel like we need to travel to the downtown area, see if we can bathe in the ocean. And hopefully that'll count both as one of our aspiration goals and help us get bathed up. If not, we'll have to go back to the fairy hut and do it. But because you can't swim in the fairy waters. I think I tried that last time, but it makes you become a fairy or you can't do it. So I don't know. So down here, let's go to, these are people's homes. So let's just go here to the museum and see, because it looks like it's closest to the waterfront anyway. But yeah, so this is the last video I'm going to batch film. I was thinking of doing a 5th one, but because I was going to start a 4th LP. I probably said this in my other video, but I don't know if everybody follows all of the LPs. You might like one over the other and not follow the others. So I think I did say this in my Not So Berry one out of the 3 videos I've already filmed today. But anyway, I was gonna jump on the Very Veggie bandwagon, but I just started the Not So Berry before they even announced the Very Veggie, and it was like right after I had already gotten started on working on the Not So Berry. Then I found out they came out with the Very Veggie, and everybody's been invested in the Very Veggie, and I feel like if I did that, maybe it would make me, you know, more attractive. That doesn't sound right, but you know, prevalent, attractive, you know, relevant, just can't think of the exact word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. Like, people might be like, oh, I'm looking for Very Veggie content, and oh, my channel pops up, and it would give me a chance to maybe grab some more viewers and subscribers. But I think because with my mom's recovery and I'm struggling the way it was, that's why I haven't had videos up for a while. Between the heat and taking care of mom, I got really exhausted and I needed a break. And I was tired and I wasn't feeling good, and I'm still not feeling that great. I have something going on, you know, TMI, but life is life, and life facts and stuff. I have problems with my gut, which leads to having to expel food, and now my butt hurts. So my rear end is not doing so great, and I'm having a problem sitting. I've been having a problem sleeping because I can't sleep at night either, no matter what position, because I'm in so much pain. I probably need to get off to the pharmacy and get something to help kind of numb it, but and stuff, so I might have to go do that over the weekend. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. And so I decided, you know, I think I'm going to hold off, and I will reevaluate and assess whether or not that's going to fit into my Q4 plans. The other thing is, I was thinking, what if I want to do a different LP? Maybe there's a different LP that I would like to, can we access the water this way? Water is too shallow to bathe in. Well, where is it not too shallow to bathe in? I guess I'm gonna have to go to, I guess I am going to have to go to, oh wait, maybe we'll try there. If not, I'm gonna have to go to the country world, Henford on Bagley. That's what I was thinking. I'll have to go to Henford on Bagley and see what we can do there, or Sulani or something like that. But I was trying to not have to travel out of Innisgreen for story purposes. But yeah, so we'll see if this works. But yeah, so anyway, I figured because, you know, I do want to do the Very Veggie Challenge eventually, but I'm doing the Not So Berry. They're pretty much kind of the same thing. That's why she developed the Very Veggie in this fashion that she did. And I need to get through the Not So Berry one first. And I know that might put me very hard behind on the Very Veggie bandwagon. But also there might be another LP. I heard rumors we're getting another LP, and maybe I'll want to do an LP, an expansion pack. Excuse me, strike that, reverse it. Might be getting another expansion pack, and maybe I want to have an LP for that. And I don't know if I could handle 5 LPs right now. I think 4 will be a stretch right now, which is another reason why I was like, nah, because I already started. I mean, the Isolde one is already an addition. I went from the Rags to Reaper, and so I had the Rags to Reaper, the Not So Berry, and Asta and Rune's Adventure. So I guess that would be 5 if I did the Very Veggie already. That would be 5. I already have 4. What am I talking about? Yeah, because I added the Isolde's Adventure. So I'm already at 4, and I already added 1 this quarter. So I think we'll wait till next quarter and then see and reevaluate, and maybe it'll be the Very Veggie, maybe it'll be for the new expansion pack theme. Maybe I'll start my own because I follow a bunch of different simmers, not a bunch actually. I follow a few simmers, but I watch a bunch of different content from other ones. But I have a handful that I follow and I watch on YouTube myself. And one of them, she has started playing in one of the worlds that kind of is really close to my heart, Brindleton Bay. She's starting to build up the entire town, preparing for an LP she wants to do. And then she's doing one right now, like with the pancakes, and she kind of built up some of Willow Creek for that. And I was like, that's kind of a cute idea too. Like, I always start like rushing into the LPs and like even my old ones, you know, and then I kind of build up and change directory and add people as I go along. And my more recent ones, I haven't had a lot of time for the background stuff, so I haven't been able to do that as much as I did in the past, where I used to like and where I just had 2 LPs and I did a lot of background stuff to make sure that when I did my LPs it was very, very, very story based and a lot less yippee yapper and stuff. It was all about the story and all about the LP and not much about me and yammering on and to fill spaces in between. And it wasn't challenge based. A lot of the LPs I have right now are kind of challenge based when you get to the heart of them. But I kind of miss the story one. And one of, so my first one I actually did was My Life, My Life in a Vampire Lair. And I still have that save, but I haven't been in it a long time, so I'm not sure if that one is okay. One of my previous saves was corrupt and I had to dump it and trash it. But even though that was the first LP that I started with, the one that always held the most dear to my heart was, so the second season I coined it as the Price Dynasty. The first season, I think it might have just been called Cats and Dogs. I can't remember. But it was about the Price family, and it centered a lot around Nicholas's household with his 3 triplets. And that is, they're just my favorite. I miss them so much. I just don't have time to do the story-based LP style that I did when I did them before. I've thought multiple times of bringing them back and doing a more kind of like this casual gameplay with me yammering about regular life, or in between focusing on things, or trying to do story-based too, but have it more loose and casual and let it, you know, the game dictate it more so than worrying about trying to control the game that is these days. Even then it wasn't either, but now it's even harder to control things because there's so many more mechanicals added to the game than there was back then, so you could still kind of somewhat manipulate some things. So And then if things didn't go your way, you kind of had to think on the fly, like, how does that fit in the storyline? What's that mean? What's that for? So like if somebody rejected a proposal or something like that. So, definitely, but I had to do a lot of building on the back end and all that, and I just don't have time for that. I wish I did. I would love to. That's why I'd love to have more build videos out there, but my time is so limited right now, and so but I want to produce content that people enjoy watching. So let's read what this says here from this historical thing. In times past, the first non-fairy Sims of Innisgreen embarked on a journey by boat in search of an island spoken of previously only in legends, an idyllic stretch of green that was home to Mother Nature and mystical connection to the natural world. Child prodigy Captain Fishbones, known lovingly as the Child Captain, miraculously steered the nomadic group to Innisgreen. Due to his young age, however, he did not know how to properly anchor the ship and crashed on arrival. Okay, and it just repeated that twice. I don't know why, but okay. So she got a green pea. I don't know if we have a green pea, so we might have to look into that. We'll get rid of those things. Unlost the Moss Ferry notebook entry. Okay, so the shipwreck is for this right here. That's what they're looking for. So what did we manage to accomplish? We managed to accomplish bathing in the open water one time. We managed to accomplish hopefully getting our skill up. Let's forge together. Let's see if she likes to forge. I'm still trying to get that skill to level 9 so we can talk to our plants on our lot and move on to the next thing. We're getting closer. I mean, 24% more to go. So, we're 3/4 of the way there. But yeah, we'll just see. She's hungry again. I don't want her to eat the green pea. We do have plantains, I'm pretty sure. I have a plantain bush. If not, well, hopefully we'll find them again. But we'll have her eat that, and then I'll also have her eat a pear. She's going to get sick from eating just all this fruit, though. I have a feeling she's going to get the gizzards. But, yeah, it's allowing her skill to go up. So that's what I care about most, is that, we're spending time with Nadia, but we're also gaining our natural living skill. 17% more to go. So I feel like we're doing a good job. Let's see. Express admiration. Sure, why not? And what else? Yeah, we'll just do that for now. I feel like that's pretty good. We want to stay friends. We kissed, but I don't know if we want to be like lovers yet. I'm not sure who we want to put her in a relationship with. She also had good amazing compatibility and is very attracted to Baby, and also her. So I mean, there's choices. Oh, and she glitched again. Okay, well, that's okay. Let's go home. We're gonna go home. What do we have for satisfaction points? 482. I don't know if that's really enough to buy anything. She doesn't have any goals. We need to get her furniture. We need to build her house. But I don't want to build it on the lot she's on. So I'm thinking we'll probably bulldoze the other lot that already has a house on it and start from scratch over there. But we'll have to wait till she has enough money to purchase the land. Which is usually a couple $1,000s, so we'll need to make sure that she has a couple $1,000s. I'm not really sure. I wasn't paying attention, so we'll have to wait till we reload onto the home lot and see where her cash flow is at. And stuff. My mom and my dad took my mom to physical therapy, so they're off at PT right now, so I am able to film this while they're doing that. And her physical therapy is going to end in about 9 minutes, and then they'll be headed home. So I'm going to have to wrap this up. It's getting hot up here too, because it is the hottest part of the day. here in the Pacific Northwest. So, and I think it was going to get up to the mid 80s today. In fact, what did it get up to? Oh, I'm a wimp. It's only up to, oh, it's 82, but then I scroll down and it says, but it feels like 86. So yeah, it feels like 86, and it does feel very warm up here in the loft with no AC, no fan up here. I can feel a little bit of the coolness from downstairs, but it is very, very warm. See, I don't understand why she's always starts off like this, but then she always ends up glitched before the time is done. It's getting old. It's 9 p.m., but it's so light here, even at 9 p.m. on a fall day. So unusual. But she has one more time to sleep on the ground, and then she'll complete that part of her aspiration. We still have to get that other 17% so that we can get level 9. Sleeping on the ground will help with that, though, so we'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak. I think we just got level 9. It hasn't come up yet, but I think we have. And then we'll clear all that out. So when she wakes up, we should have the 1 done. Yep. And then we should be able to talk to nature. So let's definitely, one of these is sparkling. They're all sparkling, but it's not allowing me to evolve them. Isn't that weird? I feel like I should be able to evolve them, but whatever. Okay, let's talk to nature. See, it's like, I'm pretty sure these are the ones that are sparkling, but they're not giving me an option to evolve them. So I'm not really sure, but we just have to talk to nature. So we'll also talk to this one. Might have to name some of these plants. These ones are like being depleted, so we might need to fertilize them too. I don't know if she has that high of a gardening skill. What is her gardening skill? 2? She doesn't have a very high gardening skill, so definitely need her to work on that. So she can't fertilize because she needs level 3, and none of these need water or weeding. So the only thing we can do is plant more. That's it. And I think, did I say we didn't have a pea bush? I don't think. Definitely going to have to organize these when we do eventually get to her other thing. But yeah, she doesn't have a pea bush. So green pea bush. Well, that's a lump of moss. I'm trying to plant a lump of moss. No, I'm not trying to plant a lump of moss. It said she had a green pea. There we go. Alright, well, let's plant that. And then, she completed those 2. So the only one she's left is to bathe in the water. So I will have to send her down to the ocean. We might just have to live at the ocean for a while. Oh, let's harvest the lemons. And yeah, I'll have her harvest all the things she needs. That'll help with some stuff too. We need to do, so she's got 1698, so I'd like to see her have 2,000 to 3,000. I'm not sure how much the lot could cost. I think they usually cost like 1,000 to 5,000. We'll have to bulldoze it and do all that stuff, but right now I'm just going to send her over here to go to the bathroom, and then we'll get her to eat something, and then she needs to bathe in water 3 times. So, but she's not stinky right now, and I don't want to make her bathe in water just to make her bathe in water, if that makes any sense. So I think we won't do that. But let's go over here and let's see. Let's forage for She's not level, she can't forage for the Apothecary yet because she's not level 2. We need to have her tinker with this for sure. So, she can she craft anything yet? She can craft the Simoleon Fever Cure. So maybe I'll have her do that. She does have, how many lemons do you actually have? Oh, you've got plenty. So let's have her craft that. That'll help grow her skill for the Apothecary, which we also need to do. So other than this, finding 2 more times that she needs to bathe outside and to get her Apothecary skill up to level 10 eventually, of course, yes. But the natural living we want to get up to 10, and we're at 9, and then she doesn't have to sleep outside anymore, and we can focus slowly on the Apothecary career instead, and we can have her get a job for that, because I think you can do it as a job. I'm not sure, unless it's just a sell from home kind of cure thing. I'm not really sure. But let's have her study some more, as we're going to try to raise this up to level 2. And just see if we can crank out a few more things here quickly before we end this episode for the day. After this, I think she should eat something, so I'll have her eat one of the grapes because she's got plenty of those. We need to sell some for sure on the table, but we'll have her eat the grapes. So yeah, she's doing good. Maybe we send her to town for a while, so let's do that. Travel. And I wonder if we should have her spend more time getting to know some of these other ones. I don't know who all of them are, but I'm not sure. No, we're just gonna send her alone. But I think she's still on level 1. I don't think she quite got to level 2 of the Apothecary skill with that last little bit, but it looked like she was getting pretty close. So we'll take an eye on that when we get to this other lot as well. But I'm gonna have her stick around by the museum so that she can spend some time in the downtown area. Obviously bathe in the ocean because we need 2 more baths in the ocean so that she can complete that and move on to the next level of her aspiration. I feel like it's taking us forever to get this far, and how far are we really is the thing, you know, like, are we on the 2nd level? I think we're on at least the 2nd level, so I think we probably have, most aspirations have 3 or 4 levels, so a lot of the old ones had 4. I think most of the new ones have 2 or 3. Somebody was saying that you can kind of tell the old aspirations versus the new aspirations, but I'm definitely going to need to end this episode soon because sometimes PT ends a little early because I go to PT too. Sometimes they end a little, oh, yep, they're here. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, and I will see you guys next time. And I'm going to thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble on, and thank you so much if you're subscribed to my channel. Then thank you. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe, especially if you like me. Chat me up in the comments, and I hope you guys are enjoying my content. I want you to have a good day wherever you are in the world, and you know, thank you and take care until next time. All right, we'll talk next time. All right, thanks. All right, bye.